Hi friends, welcome back. Very good morning to everyone. This is Ravi Kanth Lella. So I am your Selenium mentor. Here we are going to be talk about Selenium with the Java. We are talking about Selenium Java automation tool. We are talking here. So I hope everyone is fresher. Some are experienced, some are non-IT. Of course, anyone can take this course who are eligible. Someone have a doubt, Ravi. I am so and so. I am so and so. I am so and so. So and so. So and so. Nothing worrying. Non-IT or freshers or experience. Any kind of person can take this course. Yes. Any most of your friends says like to get into the job, testing is very simple. You can get into the job easily. Yes, of course, testing is very easy to get into the job. But what your friend suggested is 100% correct. But along with that, you must have some programming knowledge also. You must have some programming knowledge also. Okay, na? So what kind of programming knowledge is required to learn Selenium? Yes, we have some oops concepts like various languages we can use like Java, C Sharp, Ruby, Python, Scala, JavaScript, PHP, Dart, Go programming, SQL, etc. etc. These many language bindings, our Selenium supports to automate. Use any one of these language binding, we can automate. So in every language binding, we require only core oops concepts. Core oops concepts we require to build your Selenium automation scripts. As this course is designed for Selenium with Java, we are going with the Java with the Selenium. Okay. So here we go with the first as a core Java. So we may have a doubt, Ravi, what kind of Java you must learn? The Java is a version, so many are there. So friends, we are the testers. We go with the core Java oops concepts only. Even for developers, they require core Java oops concepts and advanced and frameworks they require for development perspective. But come to automation or Selenium automation, we require core Java oops concepts, and we have some testing frameworks are there with the testing frameworks using the Java language binding, and we'll be building our automation scripts. Okay, core Java means what kind of concepts will you be covering? Yes, like project, packages, classes, interfaces, abstract classes, access, non-access modifiers, variable types, data types and its default values, typecastings from primitive to highest primitive, class to highest class, primitive to wrapper class, how to typecast, all those things we'll see that. And coming to the Java inheritance types, advantage of inheritance, access, non-access modifiers, for loops, while loops, if conditions, else if, switch cases, single dimensional array, two dimensional array, user defined arrays, strings, debugging. Okay, now, and come to this method overloading, method overriding, polymorphism, constructors, exception handling, collections, okay, and getters and setters, file systems. These are all the core Java oops concepts we are covering as part of this Selenium course. Because with this, what are the concepts I delivered right now, whatever I said right now, each and every concept without failure, we are using these concepts in our Selenium automation. So definitely we'll work all these concepts in and out, basic understanding, and I'll give some assignments also for concept base. Suppose if I talk about loopings, I'll give some looping related examples I'll give for you. If I talk about strings, string related operation functions I'll give. Some programs I'll give on strings. If I talk about collections related programs I'll give for concept base, not only giving the idea of the concepts and also give you some practical programs also for your practicing. So how much you technically sounds good, then only you can build your automation scripts. I'm not saying, friends. The Selenium only is saying that. Let me show you. So the official website for Selenium is Selenium. Selenium.dev is the official website for Selenium. See here. Selenium automates browsers. That's it. So my Selenium purely automates web applications only, not a window desktop applications. Web applications means the applications open through browsers are called web applications. So web applications only my Selenium can automate. That's it. And what you do with that power is entirely up to you. What is that power? Technically, you must be sounds good. So what are the concepts I said? If you are familiar with that concepts technically, so you can build your Selenium automation scripts very easy. Don't feel hard. The concepts are very easy, and I make you understand very simplest way in giving best of the best examples. There is no tough in this Java. Everything is very free. Okay. So just believe me and trust me and follow the classes and follow the recordings and follow the doing the practices exercises, then definitely you can get into the right job in Selenium. It's very easy. Okay, fine. So first we go with the core Java Oops concepts. What are the concepts I said? After completion of core Java Oops concepts, we move to the Selenium automation. Here we have a components like a Webdriver and we have a grid. These are the two components, appropriate combination of components where we use to work with the Selenium. Webdriver. Using Webdriver, we used to build our robust browser-based regression automation suites and tests with using with the Selenium Webdriver only. Whatever programs we build, we develop by using Webdriver only, browser-based we are developing, because once we write a Webdriver code that should be work with all the browsers such way robust browser-based regression automation suites and tests we are going to be generate using Webdriver. Okay, once you build your source code, okay, that code we are supposed to be scale and distribute in promoting to execute parallelly in many computers and many browsers with the help of the grid only. We want to scale and distribute, promoting to execute parallelly your developer scripts in multiple computers and multiple browsers. Then we take support of grid. Developing the programs with using Webdriver, scaling and distributing, executing parallelly with grid. So these two components we use to work with Selenium. So in Webdriver, what are the concepts will you be covering? Yes, here it is go that we'll see you that concepts whatever we use. So here we can see that. So first of all, we go with how to launch a various browsers in dynamically a framework level, how to launch a browsers, everything we'll see, friends. And next come to that options, classes and profile concept. Friends, when you are testing any application manually means your interrupt, if any source stopper comes, you'll be in a position to handle that case. In automation, everything you are instructing as a script and we are executing them. Suddenly, if any interrupts comes related to the browsers, your presence will not be there. But you are the responsible person to handle such kind of events occur on browsers. So how can we handle that such things? Like suppose some notifications will come on browsers, some proxy settings, okay, certificate errors, information bars, like this kind of alerts. All these such things interrupts our executions to stop our executions. If there such kind of events occurs, the automation engineer should be in a position to handle such cases. For that case, we will take the browser into our control. We will take browser into our control. So how can we take the browser into our control means just by creating user-defined profiles on browsers. Our user-defined profile we are creating on a browsers. On that user-defined browser profile, we can take chance whatever settings we can do that, because the browser is into our control. For that reason, we created browser user-defined browser profiles, taking the browser into my control. And what I instructed according to that, browsers will act. Okay, now So how to create a browser profiles on Firefox user profiles, Chrome user profiles, user profiles. How do we create the user defined profiles? On that user defined profiles, how can we do necessary settings using options class? We can disable the notifications, we can maximize the window, we can disable the information bars, managing the certificate errors, proxy settings, all these kind of things which can be done by using options class on our user defined browser profiles. And next comes the synchronization. Friends, here our WebDriver scripts, our developed WebDriver scripts are very fast in executions, where our web application elements are very slow in loading the elements, where there is a chance of failing our automation scripts. Yes, in that way, we want to sync between this application and your WebDriver script using some synchronization methods. Thread.sleep is there, implicit wait is there, explicit wait is there. To make sync, to make wait my script until the element loads, you want to make wait. So use some synchronization methods. And next come to the locators. Friends, here, everything we are doing automation. Everything we are doing automation. How do I interact the web elements? Means, yes, using some locators. Friends, even suppose if I want to interact any one of the person, yes, how do I interact? With your property, which is called name. Of course, you have so many properties. First name is there, last name is there, surname is there, height, weight, color, complexity, SSL number, Aadhaar card number, voter card number, employee ID. These are all the properties which you have. Of course, among these properties, any one of the unique property I was interacting you. Similar way, in our application, in our web application, we'll have many of web elements are there. Text box, radio buttons, checkbox, links, tables, calendars, etc., etc. Drop down. So many web elements are there. How do I interact with those elements? How we have properties to interact the persons. Similar way, for every web element we have some defined properties. For checkbox having some properties, radio button having some properties, text box is having some properties, link is having some properties. By using any one of the unique property only, we are interacting the web element and performing the action. A similar way. So here most of the people will be struggling on locators only. So especially on locators, I will concentrate for 6 hours. So 3 hours is basic understanding of the locators to build, and remaining 3 hours I'll be working especially on XPath and CSS selectors, where people mostly struggle writing the XPaths and CSS selectors. Here most of the people kill the time in identifying the elements. How simple to write the XPath, static XPaths, dynamic XPaths. Okay, simplest way in following some rules and regulations how to build, I will show you very simplest way. So especially locators, for 6 hours we are occupied on this, okay, to make you hands free. And coming to the Maven build. So any project we use a build tools. Of course, we have Ant as one build tool, Maven is one build tool, and Gradle is one build tool. We have so many build tools are there. Maven is one of the build tool where we used to build our projects in this build tool. How to work with Maven, how to add the dependencies, how to add the plugins, how to run the goals, how to execute the scripts through Maven build. All these things I will discuss about the Maven project build. And next come to the TestNG framework. Friends, here any project you are developing, we should follow some structured framework to build your projects. So where TestNG is a Java defined framework, TestNG is not a Selenium defined framework, it's a Java defined framework. By using this TestNG framework, how we build a project, like in TestNG we will have a various annotations, before annotation, test annotation, after annotation, data providers, etc., etc. We have so many annotations are there. We will talk about what are the annotations are there, what is the importance of annotations, what is the sequence of the execution in the annotations. We'll see that. How do we convert these TestNG classes into XML suites? How to execute test cases sequentially and parallelly, irrespective of the tests, irrespective of the classes, irrespective of the methods, irrespective of the suits, how to run parallelly, we'll see that. And how to set that test dependencies, we'll see that. How to group the test cases, we'll see that. How to disable the test case, we'll see that. How to work with the TestNG listeners, we'll see that. How to work with the TestNG data providers, we'll see that. How to work with the soft assets, hard assets in reportings. How to make your test case pass and fail. How to generate a TestNG reports. Okay, now how to skip the test cases, how to set the priority of the test cases, how to parameterize the test cases. Okay, now how to make pass fail skip like this. All these things will show in the TestNG. Okay, now yes, TestNG especially we will work on 9 hours. 9 hours we'll work on it. And also I will show you how to convert the TestNG class into XML suits, and that XML suits programmatically also how to execute also I will show you. And we'll see one small pilot project also on TestNG as well. Totally 10 hours will take to complete TestNG. Okay, fine. And next, coming to the page object model fact. So friends, here the meaning says page object model means we are working irrespective of the pages. As you know that in our web application, we will have a pages. Suppose login one page, registration one page, kids wear is one page, women's wear is one page, add to cart is one page. Like this, number of pages together we call as a one web. So each page having some group of web elements. Each page level web elements I will organize one separate Java class. How many pages are there? That many Java classes. We organize the simplest way. Okay. We'll talk about page object model, all those things. So next, coming to that, automating links. Friends, majority of the elements in the web application will be the links only. How do we interact with links? A single link, how do we interact? A whole links in a page, how do we interact? A group of links in a specific section, how do we interact? Dynamic links, how do we interact? Broken links, how do we interact? Especially on automating links, one fine day we're talking about automating links. And coming to the automating dropdowns. Friends, dropdown means we are supposed to select the options. We will select a single option or we can select multi options. So how do we select the options in a dropdown? Yes, various ways are there. By using send keys, by using select class, by using actions class, by using JavaScript executors, we can select options from the dropdown. One fine day we'll talk about automating dropdowns. And coming to the popups. Friends, here, when we are working with your web application elements, some kind of popups will stops your executions, like HTML popups, okay, and security popups, Windows popups, getting JavaScript popups. This kind of popups will appears and stops your execution. These types of popups occurs. Handling will be differently for each kind of popups. So how do we handle such kind of popups? We'll talk about it. And coming to the actions class. Friends, here some of the advanced elements can't be performed directly with the Selenium Webdriver. In that case, we will take a support of the actions class. Such kind of advanced actions like a mouse overing. Some of the elements, once I mouse over only, it is going to be populated. That kind of elements, once I mouse over only, some list of items are getting populated. That kind of elements we call mouse over elements. Right clicking, double clicking, chain actions, dragging and dropping elements, automating slide bars. These kind of advanced elements, advanced actions cannot be directly performed with a Selenium WebDriver. That can be performed with a actions class. And next, come to the JavaScript executors. So what we does with the WebDriver, same operations we can do with the JavaScript executor also. Interacting web element, clicking on element, getting a title, moving a backward, forward, closing. Okay, all these things we can perform with JavaScript executors. Next, coming to the automating Windows components. Friends, here, once you are automating web application elements, suddenly some Windows related elements will appear. My Selenium will do hands up. My Selenium purely automates the web application elements only. Here also we have seen this here. Selenium automates browsers. No Windows elements will be identified with my Selenium. Only web application elements only my Selenium will interact. Of course, if I work with the Selenium web applications, suddenly any Windows related elements comes, how do I interact them? How do I interact them? Means, friends, here we have various open source Windows automation tools are there, free tools, which are nothing but AutoIT, Sukuli, Robotics, like this kind of open source Windows automation tools are there. With the tools we can automate the Windows related elements. Here I'm using AutoIT. We'll install that, we'll download, we'll install that, we'll write a AutoIT code, we'll compile that code, we associate this AutoIT code with your Webdriver script. Wherever Windows related things comes, this AutoIT code will be invoking there and handling such kind of Windows elements with using AutoIT. One fine day we'll talk about AutoIT. Next, coming to the web tables. Friends, web tables means it contains rows and columns. Okay, now in this row and specific column we have a cell. A cell contain some value that can be a checkbox, cell can contain radio button, cell can contain the text boxes, a cell can contain the links. Any kind of web element can be presented inside these tables. If I want to interact a web element which is resides under the table, first of all, I must traverse among the table rows. How many rows are there? While iterating the rows, in each row we have multiple cells. It contains the web elements. And each row iteration will go every cell in each row. In that way, we'll find out our required web element is exist. We'll perform action on that. Okay, how to work with the static web tables, how to work with the dynamic web tables, how to work with the date picker, date calendars, and paginations. All such kind of informations will be working on web tables. We'll see some examples also on web tables. 2 hours, 3 hours we'll be working on the web tables only. And come to that. So properties files, XML files, Microsoft Excels. Friends, we are building so many automation test cases. For every test case required some test data. Every test case requires some test data. Where we organize this test data, we have various data sources where we can organize our test data. Property file is one of the data source. XML file is one of the data source. Microsoft Excel is one of the data source. Yes, 7 to 8 hours we'll be working on various data sources. How can we store the data? How can we give it the data? Test cases, all those things we'll talk. And next, come to the grid. As I said, if you want to execute your developed Webdriver scripts parallelly in many computers, many operating systems, and many browsers, then we take support of the grid. If you are supposed to work with the grid, in grid we have to do some setups like hub and nodes. Hub is a kind of system, nodes are a kind of system only. As network terminology, we say as a server and clients, a similar way we are calling in a grid as a hub and nodes. Hub is a kind of server, node is a kind of client systems. Okay, now so we'll do the configurations in the based on configurations. We are our executions on various node systems parallelly in different operating system and different browsers. So so we are covering here Selenium with a Webdriver with a grid. Next we go with the DevOps. So DevOps is a culture where it extends so many components together. We call as a DevOps as a culture. So DevOps will be used by the various teams like developers, testers, integration team, deployment team. Almost every team is using for their needs DevOps. So here as the testers, we also use some components. So many components are there. Supposed to say SVN, VSS, GitHub server, Git bucket. Okay. Maven, and Gradle. Okay, and coming to that, Jenkins, okay, and Chef, Puppet, Ansible, Dockers, Kubernetes, so many components which we call as a DevOps as a culture. All these components together we call as a DevOps as a culture. As being a tester, what components we are using here means we are using Maven build tool, and we use a source code management tool as a GitHub servers, and scheduler as a our test case scheduler as a Jenkins. So friends, here Maven build tool. Maven is a build tool where we used to build our projects, and GitHub server where we collaborate the code across the team with the GitHub server, where Jenkins is a scheduler which schedules your build executions. Once you develop your project, Jenkins will pull them and schedules your executions, how the manner you supposed to execute. Whether you want to execute hourly, weekly, monthly, soon after code is committed in a GitHub server, how the manner you want to schedule your executions will be happen in Jenkins only based on you configured. After completion of the executions, Jenkins will send a mail recipients to the mails to the recipients, respect to recipients after completion of executions with HTML reports. So DevOps will does the process. It process the automation. Build the programs here, contribute, collaborate, push into this GitHub server, and pull and schedule the executions through Jenkins. This end-to-end process it does. As simple to say, DevOps to make equal to understand, it's a workshop. It's a kind of workshop. So workshop, what happens? Suppose you're manufacturing BMW car. Do you believe all parts of BMW, all parts are belong to BMW? No, right? Tires are manufactured by some other company, and all headlamps are manufactured by some other company, and chassis, body chassis is designed by some other company. Steering, bucket seats, electrical things, all are manufactured by different persons, and all are assembled in a BMW workshop. Okay, there is one place where BMW workshop, every components are coming to there, and every component is getting assembled there to making brand new as a BMW car. Similar way, DevOps is one culture, okay, where we build the programs, we collaborate the programs, and we pull the programs and schedule the executions in a DevOps culture. Okay, now fine. Next, come to the frameworks. So friends, to build your applications, we require some frameworks, I said. So one is a TestNG framework. Next is a page object model. Next is a data driven hybrid framework. These are the frameworks. And lastly, we do the project. These are things we cover: core Java, Selenium, Webdriver with the grid, DevOps with the Maven, GitHub Server, Jenkins, and frameworks, all these things, and project we do lastly. And coming to the benefits you get of this training. Friends, you'll be getting soft copy material for Java and Selenium you'll be getting through mail, and you'll be getting the recorded videos of your batch for 1 year you access. If people are not understood the concept, yes, you can watch the recordings. If your people are not attended for the class due to some your personal reasons, you can watch the recordings that will be given access for 1 year view access. And whereas come to the third one, so source code will tell you through GitHub server. So daily, whatever I was building the programs for Java or Selenium or project, whatever I was building day basis, I will commit the code. As I said, as I said, GitHub server is the which will collaborate the code across the team. See what I do daily, whatever I do the programs in my system, I will push the code into the GitHub server, so you can pull that code in your end and you can watch it, that program, for your reference. So we can collaborate. Okay, source code will share through GitHub server. Okay, and also doubts are always encouraged in asking the sessions. If you have any doubts, any queries in a class, you can clarify your doubts, or of course after seeing the recordings tomorrow also you can ask the doubts. Always encourage in asking the doubts in a session. And one more thing, I will give some assignments also. I'll give some assignments on Java and Selenium. Java means technical programs, and Selenium will give some practical scenarios for working on it to make hands-on. So my classes will help you to get into the job. Okay, you must perfectly need to practice whatever I was giving the programs, and regularly if you watch the recordings and you practice, then only you get the job. My classes will help you to keep experience also, like 6 to 8 years. That much trustworthy is my classes. Each and every concept will be very clear, with practical oriented. Will give that as per the industrial standards, how we follow the rules. The same rules we build here to build programs. And I also ask you some questions also, friends. I'm not only teaching the classes, I'll ask in the middle. Suddenly I'll pick some of the persons in asking the questions also, because how do I know whether you're following or not? As Harikada, I was keep on saying, you keep on listening, doesn't make anything. That's why I'll make everyone to be alert. Everyone has to be pay attention during my class session. I'll ask some questions. Definitely, I'll point the person to answer to the question. Definitely, because I want nothing but because I want to make everyone to be participate in my classes, because my classes are very motivative, very informative. I don't want lose this chance by any one of the persons. So definitely I'll ask the question, you must be answered, whether right or wrong. At least you should talk something related to the question what I asked. If you're not speaking here itself, how can you speak in the interview? Most of the people do the same mistakes. What confidence, they say, I know everything, I know everything. If you ask the question, nothing is zero. I've taken so many interviews. As more confidence is more is there on the people. Better practically you work on it things, then definitely you can crack the interview. Please believe me and trust me. Please follow these guidelines. Definitely you can crack the interview. And come to the timing, daily Monday to Friday we'll have a session. Daily Monday to Friday we'll have a session, friends. Okay, daily like 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST will be the session goes on. And on Saturday, Sundays, I will take a classes, special classes I will take, especially for Grid, Maven, GitHub server, and Jenkins, because these are the configuration kind of things I will not do in my system. I will take any one of your computer as a screen presenter. I'll request you to do in your system. I will instruct you to do in a system. Like this hands-on, I'll give that practical session. Nothing to worry, whatever configurations, whatever installations, I will take practically, I'll take challenging to make it happen in your system. So only for the selected options, Grid, Maven, GitHub server, Jenkins, I will take 4 weekends. 4 weekends I will take. Okay, that to morning 7 to 9 will be there, Saturday, Sundays. So, and coming to that duration, okay, duration will be 2 months. Duration will be 2 months, friends. Daily Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. And on weekends, I will take the selected options.
Weekends means Sunday also, sir?
Yes, Saturday, Sunday I will take. Or I said at mornings 7 to 9 I will take. Only 4 weekends I will take. I will inform. Not in Java period. I will not take any weekend classes. When we start Selenium sessions, by that time I will take on weekends, Saturday, Sundays. 2 hours, 2 hours I will take.
For Java, we need to install any application, sir?
For Java, I will tell you, for Java, we have to install Java software. And for to build your programs, we need to install the Eclipse. Everything I will take care. So tomorrow I will show you how to install the Java, how to install Eclipse, how to build, how to create a first project and a package and class will show in a tomorrow's session. I will take care. Tomorrow I'll take as a presenter to make it happen in your computers. So everything, wherever installation part is there, wherever concepts are there, that kind of scenarios, I will make one of you as a presenter in showing in your respective systems. Everyone can do parallelly. If any challengings, any issues you are facing, I am there to help you out. Feel free to ask the doubts, even a single, okay, simple also. Don't like silly
classes also recorded.
Yes. Sorry?
Sir, weekend class will be also recorded. That can be again see the video.
See, your entire class will be recorded. That will be shared through Google Drive.
Okay. And sir, manual testing is not performing in this batch.
So no, this is the course. Core Java, Selenium, Webdriver with DevOps, frameworks, and project end-to-end. It's a project-oriented course. You can directly face the interview. Directly, you can work after completion of this course. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Can I get all recorded videos because I am working. I am not time to attend on daily basis for 2 months.
Yes. You will be getting the people who are not having time to daily to join the class. For those people, we are giving the previous batch or recorded videos we are sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
No issues.
I am to just finish that video in 20 or 25 days. Means, can I see all the videos?
Yes. You can find all the videos, previous batch videos. You can find. We'll share that.
Okay. I have all theoretical knowledge, but I am not having any practical knowledge. That's why. If I seeing that all the videos,
this course is entirely practical, just only friends. This session is entirely practical. Just no theoretically. I was bored with theoretical. That's why I'm not taking any manual class also, because manual class are everything is theoretically like theory. I like only practical, so everything will be practical oriented, sir. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. You getting the one project. That means we have to work on means real basis on that project.
Yes, we'll do on project. In project, what we do, hybrid we'll do 10 days. 10 days we'll work with hybrid project building, and 10 days we are working on Cucumber. These two these two only will be in the market. So in these two, we'll be building 2 projects. This 20 days we are occupied with project.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Sir, can we put this project in our resume so that we can explain like this is the what we have, what is the project we will do, right? So can we put this project in the resume?
No, madam. No institute will give that assistance here. I will tell you here how to build. If any project comes, how to we build from the scratch to ending to building, configuring to the DevOps, how to schedule everything as a framework. I will do that. Any project, see, no one will give this project. See, take some by outside consultants will give the projects, right? You take that, or you take any other your colleagues are working in a company, right? You ask them to explain their project, what they, at least you keep that. Everything is process same. Build from the scratch to execution, sending emails to the team, everything end-to-end configurations in project. I will show you for 20 hours and hybrid and Cucumber.
Okay.
So we can build on any application. See, the application can't give that. Don't keep this what we are explaining that here. Just process we can explain. So for automating, what is the process you follow? You can explain that. See, the interviewer asking you. See, manual tester means they ask a domain knowledge. For automation engineer, they asking the process for automate the things. Yes or no? What frameworks? How you organize your scripts? What are the challenges you faced while working with this framework? All such kind of things they'll be asking as a technically point. Getting?
Okay. I'm working as a manual tester, so I thought to make it like a same project. I can automate it by using the same whatever the concept you are explaining now.
Yes. 20 hours we are working on the process. How do we automate? How do we organize the scripts? If what are the challenges? Everything I teach here. 20 hours on project.
Okay.
Sir,
and Java's like.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I have a career gap of 3 years. So can I get a job as a Selenium tester?
That's what I'm saying, that my classes will support you. 6 to 8 years of experience you can manage. 6 to 8 years of experience you can manage. That much worthy. That's what I'm saying, that 0 to 8 years. Okay.
Hello, Ravi.
Yes.
Yeah, Atul, this side, I'm actually asking that if we are coming from different backgrounds, okay, we have different levels of experience also as well. How we can manage our resume at this time once we complete this session?
That's what I'm saying, that even from fresher to experience, they can handle it. My classes. I'm giving a training as expert level. I'm giving that from basic to from starting level. See, the people who are freshers, don't worry. The who are middle level, don't worry. Who are migrating from manual to automation, don't worry. Who are non-IT, don't worry. Because everything from the scratch I was giving. Core Java complete concepts I was giving. SELENIUM complete concepts from basic to advanced we are giving that. And also we are building the project. Any kind of people can easily understand. I was treating everyone as a fresher, sir. Even non-IT or fresher experienced person, I was treating everyone as a fresher only. Such a way I was giving the training to the advanced level. Okay.
Okay. So initially the Java classes will be there, right?
Everyone can answer that question what interview is asking you. Such a way I will train you here.
Okay, the
Okay.
other thing which I wanted to confirm that we directly jump on Java, so there is not necessary to be
First we go
proceed
with
for the
Java.
steps.
First we go with Java. After completion of Java only, we'll come to the Selenium. So what are the concepts I said? Core Java concepts. That each and every concept we use, because every concept we use in Selenium as well.
No, I'm asking that there are the same concept which we are using in C, C++. So there is, it means we don't have that much of knowledge of
Yes,
C and C++.
yes,
So there is,
yes. See, yes. Once you know Java, C Sharp, Python is similar, but syntax will be vary, right? What are the concepts I said? Same concepts will be there in a
yes,
C Sharp and the Python and Ruby, but syntaxes will be vary. Yes or no?
yeah.
Got it. Wearing a shoe is okay. Reebok is a brand and Nike is one brand, like this. Similar way, okay, like this also. Okay, rules will be different to language to language.
Sir, I don't have any knowledge of basic of C or C++. So can I directly learn core Java?
Yes, we can learn, sir. We can learn. So everything I'm giving from basics only, from basic understanding I was giving that. Yes, we can learn, sir. There is no dependency
Okay,
to
sir.
learn C, C, come to Java. There is such kind of dependency, sir, because everything I was giving from basics. So there is no
Thank you, sir.
confusion here, friend. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So from tomorrow, there will start directly for the
Yes.
training, or there is one more demo classes is there?
Yes. No, tomorrow I will start directly. I will show tomorrow installation part of Java and the installation of Eclipse and how do we create a project package classes with the naming conventions. First program execution we'll see in the tomorrow session. The same link and same timing.
The same time.
So
Okay,
we can
friends.
directly join through phone calls, or what? How it is? These systems.
Your wish, your wish, your wish, your wish. Okay, you can join
Okay.
through phone or you can join for and screen system. So if I ask you, suppose you ask me, Ravi, I want to install Java in my computer. Tomorrow I'll ask you, any one of you, whose system can I install? You connected
Okay.
through mobile, Ravi, I want, means I can't, because the people who connected through mobile, I can't switch to I can't make you presenter. The people who connected through system only, I can make presenter. Okay, na?
Got it.
That's what.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And don't share your company systems, because the people are connected through company laptops. Don't share your screens, because you have some security reasons, right? So it will
Yeah, yeah.
for you guys. Okay, make sure that. Okay,
What is the
Ravi?
course fees
it's a 4K, 4,000 rupees.
for that? Okay. How
Yes.
can we do the payment? Will be getting any link
So
or anyone will be contacting us?
management, yeah, management will be sending you the mail with all the bank transaction account details. So you can
Okay.
transfer to that accounts. Okay,
Sir, they
they'll
are
share you
not
the
Okay.
account.
answering the calls properly. They are not responding the
Sorry.
calls. They are not responding
No,
the calls, sir.
today only.
Yes,
From
Today only,
yesterday
right? You
onwards.
joined.
No. Actually, from 2-3 days, before 3 days, I have tried, but they are not responded.
1 second. Just a
There
minute.
is any
Just a
timeline
minute.
is
Just a
there,
minute.
because yesterday I called, they
I'll
respond
give.
me.
I'll give a number. 1 second. I'll give the number. Please, just a moment. Just a moment, I'll give the number. You can contact to that once. So I'm giving number. It's 8639386393086669. You can contact Krishna. He is the admin for this Durgasoft. Okay, you can contact to this number 86393086669. You can connect to this. You can call to this number, please. Okay, he's the administration for this Durgasoft. His name is Krishna. Okay, you can communicate.
And I have one more doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ravi. You are the only person who taking care of all this training, or someone who will be jump and continue the session?
Myself only. Everything is my responsible.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Fine. Yeah. Thank you, friends. I hope everyone is clear. Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Ravi,
Yes, sir.
just one question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you mentioned that there will be some special classes on weekends also. That timing is 7 to 9 morning.
Yes, morning 7 to 9. That to 4 weekends I will take. Not so. Not in after 3 weeks I will take the this DevOps class. After 3 weeks I will take the DevOps classes. Not right now.
Okay.
After 3 weeks I will take that.
Sir.
Morning 7 to 9. I will start it Sunday 2 hours. Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So without the knowledge of a manual testing, can we learn the Selenium?
Yes. Yes, we can learn, sir. So earlier people used to have it like that. Testing the no automation will be understand. Nowadays everything is automation, sir. So we can go with automation without having manual knowledge also. Yes, we can go with, sir. Later also we can learn if you want. But there is no dependency. After learning manual testing only, we have to come to the automation. No such kind of restrictions, sir.
Okay.
Honest time.
Okay, sir.
The people have it like that. Outside institute people will have it like that. Later also you can learn, not an issue for that. Okay.
And if we have any queries after the session or after the trainings,
yes, see,
and
after the session, see, 9 o'clock will be completing the session. After completion of a session, you 5-10 minutes time. If you have any queries, you can ask me in that in the class only. You can put the mail, friends.
Okay, we can directly put a mail.
Yes, you can put a mail, or in the class also you can ask after completion of your session. So now session is completed. Any doubts?
I'm asking.
Now you can.
I'm asking like once I completed 2 months training, okay, and if there is anything we wanted to ask you, so we don't have your contact number.
That you can put a mail. Mail communication.
Directly.
The duration of the class I'll be available after the every day session ends. You can ask the questions, whatever you have. After completion of the course, I'll be available through mail only. Okay.
Yeah.
Will you create a Telegram group or WhatsApp group?
So you can communicate the management for these things, sir. Okay. For group all those things you can. In mail I will be always available, but phone means you have to communicate the management. Okay, request them for this. Okay.
So please share your email ID, sir.
So I will share, sir. I will share that. Once you have done your payment, all those things, you will get recordings and documents through my mail only. So you can communicate with that mail. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Every documents, every recordings. Okay. Everything will be coming from my mail ID only. Okay. By the time you'll get my mail ID. Okay. No worries.
So what about the interview questions? Like, will you guide us like what type of questions we may get for the experienced people?
Yes, concept based, we'll discuss the entry point of view only, and endingly I will give the interview questions also.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions, friends, you have?
No, sir.
Yeah. So friends, we are going to stop for today. We'll meet tomorrow same timing with the same link with installation part, what I said. Thank you, friends. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Very much.
Yeah. Hello, Ravi. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to confirm about the payment. How it means it's what will be the timeline? It means
Yeah,
today
the
only or
management will be sending a mail, sir. Management will be sharing you the mail.
okay, okay.
Send a mail to everyone because
Yeah,
we all
because
only have your mail IDs and numbers while you're registering. You're registered with your mail ID and your phone number, right? So
yes,
the
yes, yes.
communicating you in sending a mail, sir, for payment. How do you do the payment? What account? How much? 4,000 is the. They'll be sharing
Yeah,
you that
because
account. Yes, you can directly pay to that account.
you
Okay.
told we are onboarding from tomorrow onwards. That's the reason I'm just asking
Yes.
that
Yes.
what.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, then thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back, friends. Very good morning. So yesterday just we had introduction. Okay. What we'll be covering all these things. We have seen that. And today actual session is going to be starting with installation parts of Java and Eclipse and how to create a basic project in Eclipse. We'll see that in a today's session. Tell me, friends, whom can I make you presenter to do all such things? Installation part of Java, Eclipse in your computer. Whom can I make you presenter? Come on, let me know. Come on, friends. Whom can I make you presenter, friends, to make install all such components in your computer? Come on.
Sir, already I have Eclipse in my
Sorry?
laptop, sir. Already I have installed Eclipse in my laptop, sir.
Okay, fine, no issues. So who are not yet done, please let me know instead of wasting your time. I'll make you as a presenter, make it happen in your computer. Please don't waste the time. Time is very precious. Come on. Come on, friends. I'll help you to install in your computer. Whom can I make you presenter?
Sir, I'm unable to see your video. So just now I joined. What should I do now?
So I want screen share. I want screen share. I will make install this Java Eclipse in your computer. So you are not joined for Selenium automation, everyone?
Yes, I joined, but your screen is showing only timer.
That's what I'm saying, madam. If you anybody requests, then I will make them presenter.
Okay, I have a question. This is a first class or second class? Because for me, this is first class.
So yesterday we have just had introduction, sir. Java, Selenium, just introduction we had just for half an hour. Today's the actual session is going to start, sir. Starting from day one. This is a day one class.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
For my question, no one is answering. I don't know. Surprisingly.
I'm using cell phone, so I can't do anything now.
Whose system I can make presenter? Please, seriously, I'm saying that.
Sir, can I uninstall the Eclipse and give me?
I want fresh systems, sir. I don't want to discuss things. Please response, friends.
So no one is responding. That's why.
Come on. Whom can I make you presenter to make install the such things? If you're not serious in that, I directly start the sessions. I don't want to show these installation parts.
Then you can use mine.
Then why this much time you're taking? Why can't you listen? Time is very precious, friends. Don't waste the time at all. No, everyone I'm saying that. I'm not like other faculties. I'm very concerned about the trainings, about time also. Please don't waste the time at all. 4 minutes you already wasted. How many times can you ask? Come on, whom can I make you presenter?
Sunita Ramati, sir. You can take mine.
This much time, everyone. I'll ask so many questions. I'll give so many assignments also, friends. Don't treat like coming to the class, I'll take the class, I'll leave off. Don't look like that. I'm different to other faculties. I always concern every person. Come on. Yes, friends, now we have to install Java in your computer first of all. Madam, I'm getting my voice repeatedly. Can you please be in a mute? Yeah, fine. So first let's try to install Java in your computer. Then let's try to install Eclipse in the computer. Without installing Java, even Eclipse also can't be opened. First, let's try to install Java in your computer. So what is the current version of Java available in the market? I think 17 or 18 is available in the market. 17 or 18 version of Java is available in market. Even 17 is available. Even 17 is available. Still, company peoples, for developers and testers, everyone using Java 8 or 11 version only. Even if you search any software, where okay, it will comes as a Java 8 or 11 as top listed, as everyone believe that if anything you search in Google which is coming top listed, that you treat as a it's a highest usage and best option you feel like, right? Similar way, even if you search to download Java, it will shows 8 and 11 versions in the top listed. Okay, so because why 8 and 11 versions, 8 and 11 versions are compatible with all third-party products. So if we use so many Apache products, we are using working with Java. Java 8 and 11 are most compatible with all Apache products. Even when we are working with the Jenkins also, even the Jenkins also is expected Java 8 or 11 version. That's what you prefer, 8 or 11 version when you are working to develop or to execute the programs. Madam, please open a browser. Let's try to search with the Java SE development kit. A browser, just a search with the Java SE development kit. Java SE development kit. Search the text there. So Atul, what any problem you're facing, sir? I think Atul is facing some technical issue, I guess. Java SE development kit. Yeah, click on it. Yes. SE stands for standard edition. First one. Okay, fine, no issues. Just remove the 8 first of all. Just remove the 8. So listen, first of all, what I am saying, just do that only. Don't click any unnecessary things. Just type Java SE development kit. That's it. Search it. Don't search any versions. Now you click on that Java download Oracle. Click on it. Click on it. Come down. Slowly. We can see 17 version available. Little bit down. Down. Here we can see after 17 we can see 8 or 11 is there. Got it? Here we can see headings 8, 11 is there. Java 8, Java 11. Please scroll down. Please scroll down. Scroll down. Here already Java 8, Java development kit 8.3.1 is there. This is the series goes on in 8 version. Okay, na? Okay, fine. So now let's come down a little bit.
Hello.
Right here. Here we can see my Java is.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Ravi
Yes,
Kanth, Atul this side.
Yeah, Atul. Tell me.
I'm not able to log in through system. How I can log in?
Login, sir. Everyone able to log in, right? I think you are facing some technical issue from your end, I guess.
No, I'm not getting that option. How I can log in? I'm just asking that. I can log in through mobile, but
directly you navigate to that URL what management has shared you.
which URL?
Meeting URL, sir. How you joined right now? How you joined?
I'm downloaded application in my mobile.
Sir, you want to join to system?
Yes.
And just navigate that URL what you got. Management only share you that link, right? Navigate. Have you joined through mobile? Just navigate
Through mobile,
browser
I
also.
have downloaded one.
Sir,
I have.
anyone you join, sir, please. It's up to you. You're facing some technical issue. I believe that. Please resolve
Okay.
that first of all. There is
So
some
can
technical
you
issue
repeat
from your
once again?
mic is
You're
coming now.
informing how.
In your browser, please navigate the meeting URL what management has shared you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fill that your first name, last name, email address, and password. Sorry, phone number. Then you'll get logged into this meeting. Okay.
Yeah.
Please. Let me continue my class. Okay, fine. So now here Java 8 is there. Java 8. This is the version we need to install in your computer. So Java will be supported for various platforms. It will support to install in Linux platform, Mac OS, Solaris, and Windows. If people are working with Mac, there you click on Mac OS. The people who are working with Windows, then click on the Windows, okay, under Java 8 version. Here we can see Java 8 in Windows environment. We have x86 installer, x64 installer. Two variants are there. Where you know that Windows 64-bit, 32-bit is there. If you are working with Windows 64-bit operating system, then go install x64 installer. If people are using Windows 32 operating system, then go with x86 installer. Madam, I believe that you are using Windows 64-bit. Yes or no? Hello?
Mine is i7 processor, sir.
Sorry?
i7 processor.
Okay, Windows only, i7, i3, i5 processors. I'm not bothering about that. I'm bothering about bit OS, 64-bit, 32-bit OS is the right. I think your Windows is 64-bit OS, I think. Nowadays, everyone use 64-bit only.
Okay, can I click on this?
Yeah, no, yes, click on it. x64 installer, yes, click on it. Now, please check that checkbox and click on download JDK. Yes, click on it. Now here it is asking to provide a Oracle credentials. Friends, this Java is it was developed by Sun Microsystems, handing over to the Oracle Corporation. Now Java is maintained by the Oracle Corporation. So friends, we must provide the Oracle credentials to download that Java 8 version for Windows. You don't have any Oracle account, how to do? You create account if you don't have any account, just by clicking on create account button.
ఎప్పుడు
So now you provide all the mandate field star marks, giving working email address, because you will be getting the mail verification from Oracle. Password must be one uppercase, one lowercase, special character, number should be there. Don't give the password same as the email address. Okay, now? Whatever we give the information doesn't matter, but the field star marks are mandates. You can give any information, the valid or invalid, but you provide all the star mark fields. Job title, you can give senior associate or QA, whatever it is. Yeah, work phone, you can give anything, not yours, anything also. Fine. Let's company name Dell or Bell, whatever it is, TCS, something. Address, you can give something like Hyderabad and Chennai, Bangalore, whatever it is. Simple enough. Also Hyderabad, you can give city Hyderabad, and state you give there Telangana. zip code you give, whatever it is. Okay. Now click on create account. Now click on create account button. Now you get a mail from Oracle, the registered email address. Madam, can you please log in here? Can you please log in with the registered email address? Can you please log in here in the browser? Log in the browser, not in the mobile. Please log in the browser. Open one new browser, madam. Log into Gmail. This email address. Gmail.
Person. Okay.
Yeah, now you got mails here. Just wait, just
Yes.
don't click anything until I say, because everyone is watching your screen, right? Please. Now, friends, once she has logged into the registered mail ID, she got one mail from Oracle that says like verify email address. Just click on verify email address button. Just click on it. Now click on continue. Now click on continue. Yes, perfect. Now, madam, now go to the Oracle login tab now. From starting the third tab. Third tab. Yes. Now you provide your email address and password here. Please log in with your registered email address and password. Sign in. Now it is getting download. Getting 171 MB is the size, total size of that Java. So first time, see, you don't have any Oracle account, you register and log in. Second time onwards, you have a credentials directly. You can give credentials and we can download directly. Okay. So now, can you please go to the location, open file?
Do you want to allow this app to make?
Sorry?
It's showing one pop-up, sir. Do you want to allow this?
Yes, click on yes, madam. Yeah, now
Next.
you got this. See, yes, she is trying to install it. She has clicked on that downloaded JDK. Now we got this. Now click on next button. Now click on next button. Now we are installing the Java, friends. Okay. Now wait here. So friends, once you download the software of Java, when you are installing, two components will get installed. One is JDK component, another is JRE component. One is JDK component, another is JRE component. Where JDK stands for Java Development Kit, JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. JDK stands for Java Development, JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. These two components will get installed once you download the software of Java. Some people will irregularly they go somewhere else and download whatever they want, and that once they install, only one component will be there after they install the Java. They say it's like my Java is not working, my Eclipse is not opening. These problems people will face it. If you go a structured way in downloading Java and installing, then two components will get installed in your system. Now first it is asking, do you want to install JDK, C drive, program files in Java folder, JDK? You want to install this component? Yes, click on next button. Click on next button. Now first JDK component is getting installed. Soon after some time, one more prompt is coming stating that do you want to install JRE? That also you have to install. Okay, now even JRE is not there. So see now here, program files Java JRE component is getting installed now. Click on next. So without installing Java, Even we cannot open Eclipse IDE also. In Eclipse IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, where we used to build our programs, projects, and we execute the projects in that Eclipse IDE only. So without installing Java, we cannot open Eclipse also. First you download and install the Java, then only you download Eclipse, and we can write the programs and we can execute the programs in the Eclipse IDE. Okay, that's what. Firstly, we are downloading, installing 8 version in our computer. Friends, hope everyone understood the installation process of Java. Can I believe, friends?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friends, my request is, if I ask any question, try to attempt the question, please. Because whether right or wrong, if you speak out, then only you can, right? If you're not speaking in front of me, no one can answer. Some people are there like that. They don't know anything, they won't speak anything, simple, they come and join the classes. Please don't do that.
So here,
Okay?
sir, here it is showing next step.
Close it. Close. Done. If you want, you can check in C drive, program files in Java folder, you can find JDK components will be there. Go physically in a C drive. Click on this PC. C drive.
C drive is not there, sir.
You have D
Not this
drive.
PC.
In where it is installed? Madam, do one thing. Please go to that. Click on this PC first of all. Click on this PC. In left side we can find left.
This PC.
Click
OneDrive.
on it. Click on this PC, madam. Click on C
Okay.
drive. Click on C drive. Down it was. Down. Left side.
Okay. Go is C drive.
Yes. And there click on program files. Click on program files. Then click on Java. In this path only the Java is installed. Yes. Java.
Yes.
Yes. Here we can see. Of course. Already you have installed JDK 8251, GRE 8251 already there. Old version, right? 8 version, 251 series you have installed. Now we have installed version with 321 series. Got it? JDK GRE.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, friends, I will tell you one thing. So many people ask me like, can we have more than one version of Java? Here we can see 2 are there. Java 251 series and 321 series is there. Yes. If tomorrow, if I want to install 9 or 10 or 11, yes, we can install it. Generally, what happens, if any version you install, any new version comes when you are trying to install the new version in your computer, what happens generally, old version is going to be upgraded with a new version software. That's what generally you've seen for other softwares. But in the case of Java, we can install n number of versions in your computer. It's not going to be upgraded. Note this point. See here, earlier 8251 series is there. Now 8321 series now installed. And I can also install 11 also. I can install also 15 also. Okay. So now we have downloaded, install Java on our computer. Next, let's try to download the Eclipse IDE. Okay, IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, where the user will build the programs and execute the programs in that IDE. Let's try to download this Eclipse IDE.
Okay, we have to use browser itself, sir.
Yeah, no. Yeah, use the browser only. Yes, let's try to download that. Open one new tab in a browser. Just search with the Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Eclipse IDE, use Eclipse IDE Java EE developers. Java EE developer. Yeah, yes, click on it. Where EE stands for Enterprise Edition. Okay, E stands for Enterprise Edition. Okay, can you please click on the link, madam? Eclipse ID for Java EE developers, Eclipse packages. Yes, click on it. Madam, can you please little bit down, scroll down, little bit, scroll down, down, down. Wait here. Here we can find more downloads. One white color box is there in the right side. Notice? Here we can see the Eclipse versions are there. Eclipse 4.16, 4.17, 4.18, 4.22, like this. We have various Eclipse versions are there. Friends, Java is a open source and Eclipse also free open source. Friends, any new versions open source software comes means don't blindly go use the latest versions. So we have to check for compatibilities. Okay, you are using Java 8 version. Better use Eclipse 4.16 Eclipse version. That is most compatible with Java 8. Yes, click on yes 4.16 Eclipse version. Yeah, the first heading you can notice, right? Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers, which is 391 MB is there. Got it, friends? First heading. Madam, can you please mouse over? Just mouse over. Eclipse IDE for down. Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers. Bolded heading. On that header, right side we can find Windows, Mac OS, Linux. Observe, friends.
Yes,
how you have installed Java, irrespective of the platform, even to download the Eclipse also, irrespective of the platform needs to download. If people are working with the Mac OS, then click on Mac x86-64 Eclipse. If the people are working with the Windows x86-64 needs to download. Madam, yours is Windows. Just click on Windows x86-64 link. Yes. So it is getting download. It was in a zip file, friends. It will be in a zip file. Once it get download, we have to extract the Eclipse. Then we can open the Eclipse. In that Eclipse IDE, we can build the programs and we can execute the programs. We can debug the programs. Anything we can do. Where Eclipse IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, let it get download. What is that? 101 MB. Okay, 391 MB is there. Almost 40% is done. So without installing Java, even we cannot open Eclipse also, friends. That's why first we have downloaded, installed Java. Now we are downloading Eclipse and going to be open Eclipse also. %50 is done. It will be in a zip file. We have to extract it first of all. After download done. Okay. Hope everyone is following, right, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, can I ask one question in the meanwhile?
Yes, go ahead, madam. Go ahead, please.
Sir, you said that Java 1.8025, those series, right? You were telling, I didn't understand, like you were telling that the newer versions will be coming, like it gets updated, or we have to, I didn't get that point.
Patches that we're releasing on 8. See, 8 is a success version, compatible versions. In 8 version, they're releasing as releases 251, 321, like these releases are there. 80321. Madam, can you please install? Please. Madam, listen what I say. Where you install the location, madam, C drive program files. Java. Go to the physical location.
This PC, okay.
C drive, program files. program files, JDK, Java, sorry, Java. Here we can see 8 version is there. Finally, we can find 8.8 is there. After 8 underscore 251.321 is there. That's a series.
Yes.
8
Yes,
version.
Yes, sir.
Means like some new patches, new enhancements, new libraries are getting updated to
New
the 8
versions.
version.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
New enhancements, new libraries are getting updated in a version series like this. In 8 version series they are launching. We know web series.
Okay.
Web series is how we call the same way.
Okay. Okay, got it. Thank you.
That's what.
Sir, here it is downloaded.
Completed, madam? 100% done?
Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
Now it was GIF file. We have to extract it. Right click on it. Extract all. Yeah, extract. Let it get extracted. Then we'll open the Eclipse. Make sure, friends, without installing Java, we cannot open Eclipse also. Even if you try to, after extraction happens, if you try to open Eclipse, it says JRE is missing something, it gives the error. Okay, na? We have already installed all the Java ingredients. Now we are able to open the Eclipse also without any issue. So let it get extract. In meanwhile, if you have any queries, let me know, friends. In the installation process, if anybody faces any, I can help you.
Yeah, this is Pradeep.
Yes, Dilip, tell me, sir.
Yeah, actually, I'm new to this session. Can you please share the Durga's of contact details for the course structure, everything?
Contact number you're asking?
Yeah, in chat.
Okay, sir. I'll ping, sir. I'll ping that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let me. I ping the number in chat box, friends. Admin name is Krishna, and I ping that number also. Please take that for further queries. Okay.
But sir, they are given actually Paytm numbers, but we cannot do Paytm, sir. Transaction
account
will be
ICS account also is there. ICS account also is there.
Google Pay or Phone Pay is.
Yeah, you can communicate with them. They will give the reference that what you have. Okay, please communicate with them.
Sir, every day we have to use that URL, sir.
Same here. For first 1 week, you have to enroll all these details: first name, last name, okay, email address, phone number, everything you have to enroll, because for tracking purpose, we must know, right, who are coming, who are joining. We must track the information. For that, first 1 week will be the go-to training only. Next, after 1 week, go-to training will be there, not required to list all those things.
Unexpected error is keeping an.
Let me check. An unexpected error is keeping from your copy of file. If you continue receive this error, see error catch. Try again. Try again, madam. Click on try again. Skip off. Skip off. See, whenever you're trying to extract the files, better use some WinZip or Winrar or 7zip. Okay, madam. Use some third-party extraction files. Okay, zip unzip files. We have WinZip, WinRAR, 7zip are there. Better use them when you extract any zip files. It will does fastly the extraction and without any file errors. Okay. I think you don't have any WinZip WinRAR, right, friend? Okay. Better you install later. Okay. Some file is missing here when extracting. Let's see.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I will able to attend your classes because links are not working. So how
Which
can
link,
I
sir?
get? Yes, sir.
This link is not working.
No. Today's demo I also want to join, but your class, your link was not working. Last email ID, last day of first demo link.
1 second. Let me ping the link to everyone 1 second, friends, in chat box. I don't know what is that. Now see, friends, I ping the meeting link once again to everyone. Please copy that for your reference diary. The same link I'm joining, you also please join to the same link only. No change in that. Okay, please.
Sir, yesterday I missed the class. Can you explain how many days of training and what are the major topics?
The session will be for 2 months, sir. The session will be for 2 months. Daily,
Okay.
Monday, Friday will be the session. Daily 1 hour, 8 to 9. Okay. Go with the Java, and we go with the Selenium. We go with the DevOps. We go with the framework. We go with the project. All together, 2 months it takes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
So it is showing like this.
Done, madam? Yeah.
Yes, done.
See, friends, now she has extracted. Now, extracted folder you went inside, right? Yeah. Go inside the Eclipse folder. Go inside Eclipse folder. There you can find Eclipse blue color ball is there. From down to third one. From down to third one, Eclipse blue color ball. Yes. Double click on it to open the Eclipse. So first time you're opening, right? It takes a fraction of seconds to open the Eclipse. And yes, perfect. Now wait here. Now friends, here, once you open the Eclipse for the first time, it was asking the workspace location. By default, for everyone takes a workspace location as C drive, users as a folder. Under the users, you are with your username slash Eclipse hyphen workspace. Everything is similar, only that username will be different to everywhere. Okay, na? Fine. Madam, do you want the same workspace you want to maintain to store your developer projects, or you want some other workspace location you want to maintain? Is this fine?
This is fine.
Is this fine? Fine. Friends, if you want to change the workspace, click on browse and you can specify which drive, which folder you want to store your projects. You can change the workspace directory also. Okay. So now next, check that checkbox. Use this as a default and do not ask me again. If you are not checking this, no, what happens every time once you're opening Eclipse, it was prompting this pop-up saying, do you want same workspace? Do you want same workspace? Every time it will be prompting that. So instead of prompting like that, you always check that. Use this as a, you want to change a, okay, fine. So this as a default and do not ask again checkbox. You check it and click on launch. Check the checkbox and click on launch. So whenever you open Eclipse, it never prompts this pop-up. Okay. It takes the same workspace and launches the Eclipse IDE from second time onwards. Okay. So Eclipse IDE is getting open. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, where we used to build your programs, where we used to execute our programs here.
Sir, in Eclipse there will be multiple flavors, right? Like in organization they'll use Mars.
One time I was not able to.
So can you please come again, sir? Hello?
Yeah. See, what I'm asking is like in multiple organizations they will use multiple flavors of Eclipse, right? Lona, Mars. Like, what is the major difference?
See, the features are features. That's it. Versions they are launching. That's it. See, still companies are using Neon. Some people are using Neon. Someone using Mars. Okay, na?
Okay.
No one will use latest versions. So compatible is mainly checked for. 8 version, what is compatible? I shown you. This is the 4.16 and below versions also we can use.
Okay.
I not latest version, right? I've taken only compatible version, which is best version as suited. I've taken 4.16 version I said to take, right? It's the best version. Of course, below versions also we can take for Java 8 and you're working with that, okay? Any Eclipse version we can take, sir. But compatible issues will come. But as suggested, we can Neon also, we can go Mars also, we can go with what I said 4.16. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, in my laptop I have Eclipse 2021, sir.
Yes. Any issue you face, sir, while using that 2021?
What, sir?
Did you face any issue while working with new version of Eclipse? Any
No, sir,
compatible
no, sir.
issues? What is the Java version you are using, sir?
Java now I installed what you said.
Right. Okay. Fine. No issues. Any
Before
compatible
I didn't
issues
install
comes
any
means
Java.
you better use the Eclipse 4.16, sir. If you face any compatible issues, better use the 4.16. And friends, one more, like how we can install Java multiple versions at once in your computer. Even Eclipse also, we can have multiple instances of Eclipse we can download and we can open it, friends. Okay, na? Yeah. Even in my
too much time.
Sorry?
It's taking too much time to download. It is.
No, it
Eclipse
is
IDE.
installing, man. It's opening first time, right? It was first time you're opening, right? It will load some prerequisites, all the files, supported files, everything will load. For the first time it takes this time. Second time it will not take this much time. Okay. And also, friends, now she has downloaded one Eclipse. And like this, we can also download more than one versions of Eclipse also we can have, or same version also we can have multiple, and we can open multiple instances of Eclipse also. Okay, na? Fine. Now this is Eclipse she has opened. Now, madam, can you please talk? There is a welcome cross mark is there. Can you please click the cross mark welcome? Top left corner. Welcome screen, you close it. Cross mark is there, close it. Now we can see this is the Eclipse IDE. In this Eclipse IDE, we are going to build the projects and execute the projects. First, let's try to create a project in an Eclipse. Under the project, we will be creating the packages. Under
your
the
voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Friends, what about others? Is everyone able to hear me, or any breaking is there?
It's breaking, sir.
It's breaking, sir.
It's breaking.
Yeah.
It's okay now? It's okay now? Friends, please confirm. Is it okay now?
Yes, now
Yeah,
it's
now
okay.
it's okay. Now
It's okay. Fine.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. And we will be creating first step as a project in an Eclipse. Under the project, we create a packages with the naming conventions. Under the package, we are going to be create Java classes and interfaces. This is what structure we build in this. Okay. So let me take control of mine and we'll explain you. Okay. So let me make me as a presenter. Change presenter. Yeah. Friends, I hope everyone able to see my screen. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Friends, see friends, I have multiple instances of Eclipse I have. See, this is one Eclipse, this is two Eclipse, this is three Eclipse. Three Eclipses I have opened. Workspace are different. See, one workspace is August 2021 WT. Another workspace is Selenium 2021 WT. Another workspace is January 2022 WT. So multiple Eclipses we can open at once, but workspace will be different. Understanding? See friends, multiple Eclipses I have opened. See here, this is one Eclipse. This is another Eclipse. Okay, workspace are different. Observe here. Okay, na? Workspace are different. Fine. Now we will talk about how do we create a project in Eclipse. Of course, I have so many projects for earlier batches I created. Okay, fine. Now I'm creating how to create a project. Go to the file menu, new project. There you select a Java project, click on next button. Here you provide a project name. No project I was giving that. Friends, the more the project I have given, the project is storing under my workspace D Jan 2022 WT. Friends,